Well, thought I'd give you some outside shots on the farm before all the snow melted away, because it's melting pretty quick today. It sun's out. Temperature ain't real warm, but snow's out until the sun comes out all the way, and it's starting to go. So it's about noon, and I'm out here feeding and watering chickens, and I want to show you a little experiment we got going on. We've done some stuff like this before, but never with this intention. Now, this isn't the experiment, but you might notice there's less chickens in here, and there'll be about 8 or 10 more that'll go away from here, maybe 12. And I'll show you what we got going on next, but let's just take a moment and look at the beauty. We got about 3 inches of snow. I didn't measure it, but I'm estimating it was around 3 inches. It was over top of my shoes. It's just beautiful. That gator's pretty nice too. I thank the Lord for that. So, you'd think by now they'd quit fighting over the food. I got 3 feeders in there. I think 3.5 large scoops of feed. And they just can't get along. So, what are you doing on this cold, beautiful day? We'll mostly relax today. I'll take Tiffany over to see her mom and dad here in a little bit. We laid out of church this morning, not because of laziness, but because she has just had knee surgery. That's why I'm doing chicken detail. She just had knee surgery and carpal tunnel surgery and orbital surgery all on the same day. So I was afraid some of the kids might run into her knee or her arm. Her arm's hurting her quite a bit, but run into her knee or her arm and cause her a lot of pain she didn't need. So I chose for us to stay home. We did watch church on TV. Our church luckily has a live stream, so we were able to watch it. But seeded onions yesterday, at least the first part. I got the first variety done, which is our red long Florence. So those will be going into our greenhouse in between our cucumbers, so we can start getting a harvest out of there way earlier than we would have been able to outside. One, it's hard to plant onions in snow, and 2, it's still a little bit cold. So we're waiting on things to straighten up a little bit before we do any outside onion planting. We've got a few varieties that'll go outside, but in the greenhouse we're doing Walla Walla, the red long of Florence. Walla Walla, of course, is a sweet onion. The red long of Florence is what it sounds like. It's a red onion. I think that is Italian style, if I remember right, which would make sense. And then we've got some Cipollinis we will be planting, and so forth. So, and we got bunching onions going in there. The bunching onions people will love way before springtime gets here. We'll have those ready to go. What's your favorite onion to grow? Do you grow onions? Just let me know what your favorite is. I'd love to hear. All right, we'll take you and show you the experiment. So I'm down here behind the side, behind whatever, our greenhouse number 4. That's that one. Oh, that's greenhouse 5. That's the one we just finished building. If you haven't seen those video series, be sure to give it a look. I got one more to go up on it, and then we'll start on tomato trellis. So we've done this before, but never with the goal that we got in mind here. So obviously it stays way warmer in the greenhouse. My glass is fogged. Stays way warmer in the greenhouse, and no snow. So that makes for happier, there you go, right on cue, chicken. So we're going to add some light to this, probably tomorrow. I currently have 38 chickens in here, 2 roosters and 36 hens. And as you can see, they're already digging and scratching around. This needed to be cleaned out, but we were building a tunnel instead. So we're going to let them do some damage in here. See, they're already digging up and eating. They're finding grubs, they're dust bathing. They are enjoying all of this. There's another dust bath they've dug up. And obviously, they're going to fertilize this while they're in here. So now we'll get down. We won't let them just stay in here and us not do anything. We'll get down here and we'll start taking some of this stuff out roll by roll. We've already took out 1 roll, but we got a lot more to do because it'll be cucumber season before long. And I got to get this cleaned up, and then it'll have to be tilled, and then we will water it to try to get it to germinate. And then I'll come in here and flame weed before we put cucumbers in. And it won't just be cucumbers, we'll be planting our onions in here too. So they seem to be happy. Now our goal here is to keep the chickens happy, but it's also to get them back to producing eggs. We need eggs. They haven't laid any in a few weeks, and that's normal this time of year for chickens. They get to where they stop laying, but I've got some young layers in here, and these young layers should be laying, and they're not. So it's the cold, and and probably a little bit of the lack of daylight, both combination together. And I think we got too many roosters in that pen up there because we just haven't had time to take care of them. And Tiffany's down recovering right now from knee surgery, carpal tunnel surgery, and orbital tunnel surgery. So, hot. Let me know what you think below. Will this work? See ya.